What's good, YouTube? What's good, Supreme World? It's your boy Dre back with another reaction video today. And look who we got. We got the New York Knicks versus the Boston Celtics. Game 1 of the Eastern Conference semifinals. Wow, we made it. We finally made it out that first round. Now, these two teams are very worthy to play in the NBA Finals. But only one team can prevail. And who will it be? Will it be the New York Knicks, led by Jalen Brunson, led by OG Anunoby, led by Mikal Bridges, the Iron Man, Karl Anthony Towns, Miles McBride, or will it be your reigning, defending champions, the Boston Celtics, where you got Jason Tatum, you got Jaylen Brown, you got Derek White, you got Kristaps Porzingis, you got Al Horford, you got Jrue Holiday, you got Peyton Pritchard, sixth man of the year. That team, magnificent. But both teams, they got it, man. It's time to show up. So let's finally get into it, because you know what we do. We're going to dissect. We are going to break down this game, because this is what we do on this channel. So I've said it enough. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you guys leave a comment. And make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. And turn on post notifications. Now let's get into this video.
It's Towns on top. Double-double in Game 6 over Detroit. Bridges with the miss. Tap in inside Hart. Physical first-round series. Porzingis inside. Not the lead by Bridges. Picked up Porzingis. Outside three. Good. After missing 3 games with a hamstring issue.
Look at all the padding he's wearing as well.
Hart will slash inside. Dance move on Porzingis.
Anthony Towns. That's by design.
Sometimes
with the Celtics.
Brown goes right into Holiday. Towns is there to clean it up. There's in Miles McBride, who's coming off a offensive struggle in the first round. 3 Tatum. Towns defends.
And 2 of 7.
Brunson a wheel. Corner 3. Down. Bridges on the fly. 3. No. Brown rebound. Early release. Tatum from behind. Bridges can't get him, and Tatum on the roll.
Nice and early.
Tatum on top. Bridges is on.
We got a game in the
now the switch. Shot clock at 5. 3. Tatum. Hart's on the bench with 2. Towns on the bench with 2 fouls. Robinson a screen. McBride 3. Got it.
Instant offense.
We've had a lot of success personally. We've gotten the awards. We've been compensated. But now,
Luke Cornett. We love when somebody comes in and makes a statement. Tip dunks by Luke Cornett. Wonderful. We loving it.
impact each other and lift each other up. As you see them doing exactly that. We want to play with joy. We want to execute. And we're in it for
Mitchell Robinson. Anunoby, that's the 5 for New York. Shot clock at 7. Towns will make a move. Horford in the way.
Let's go. Let's go.
Pritchard, under a minute to go. He'll put up a 3. More threes than anybody in the NBA this season. Good feet inside. Anunoby was met by Cornett. Robinson.
Luke Cornett coming in making a statement, as he should.
Is trying to go up after the rebound with a whistle and a foul. Pritchard picks up his first. Brunson back in the game.
There you go. One more time. Right at Brown.
Towns, nice spinning shot.
Beautiful.
Yeah, Porzingis can kind of get going a little goose egg thus far.
Pritchard for
3.
3. 1 in.
McBride with 8.
Another
Here comes Porzingis. He comes off the bench and scoops it home.
How about the hesitation?
Very aggressive.
They should foul Robinson again.
Anunoby 3. He's hit 1. Rebound Tatum.
Look at outlet passes.
Early release right at the other.
Outlet passes. So this is what the Boston Celtics are so good at. They run the break. They run with one another. And look who's on the floor right now. They got Tatum. They got Al Horford. They got Derek White, Jrue Holiday, and who else? Peyton Pritchard. You know, they all run the break. This is a pretty small lineup. And this is the reason why they got out so early against the New York Knicks.
Tip one, rebound Tatum.
Wonderful pass by Jason Tatum.
Early release, right at the other end. Parachutes in to get it, and it'll be hard to the hole. Picked up Hart, three around him. Brunson open through it. Got it.
I love these
what he
For
says?
the Knicks, decided by
That's a
6
shot.
points or less. Brown the pump fake and a scoop. That was a pretty play. On the side is Hart, three over Brown. Rebound is grabbed by White. Comes out of the pack and he's the other way. Into Brown, touch up and
You
in.
heard him. Jaylen Brown was like, hey, hey. I don't know if y'all heard him. I'm going to replay it right now. But he said, hey, hey, I got the mismatch on me.
Out of the pack and he's the other way.
Yo, you can hear him.
Into
loud
Brown,
and clear.
touch up and
We hear you, Jaylen Brown. We hear you. Loud and clear, my brother. Loud and
Here
clear.
comes New York. Bridges underneath. In the corner it goes as they try to finagle something here. Bridges. It's a three and he got it.
Ball movement.
Association.
Offensive rebound. Horford on the miss. Free by Tatum. Kicks it out. White is free. Here's a three.
All right, Boston up by 17.
With 8 to have to go in the third, Anunoby will take it in hard and get it to go.
That was tough. OG Anunoby taking matters into his own hands.
With 8 to have to go in the third, Anunoby will take it in hard and get it to go.
He played
Oh,
through it.
takes it hard. Oh, man. What defense?
Look at
What
Derek White.
defense?
Wonderful defense.
Inside
Jalen
Horford.
Brunson, I don't know what happened there.
Approaching
slowed
the
down.
halfway point of the third quarter.
OG out to
Anunoby
Josh
kicks it
Hart.
hard three. Got it. They
Wonderful
needed
shot.
that.
Down 20. Down
Hart
17.
has got 11 points and 8 rebounds and a 3 by White.
Yo, Derek White, bro. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. Derek White playing defense, two-way player. Defense, converting to offense, hitting threes, jumping all over the place, blocking shots. Wow, Derek White.
Answering at the other end. Brunson is 3 of 10 with 11 points
All right,
and
Brunson.
defended by Horford and now by Pritchard, and he's still got it to go. He has not scored since. He's got it now. When he got a screen, he'll put up a 3.
Let's see if he's going to try to be a little bit more aggressive here.
He averaged 31 against
Oh,
Orlando.
Jason,
Here's
he's
another 3.
talking
Oh,
about Yo, he heard him. He heard him. Yo, he heard him. It was already in his mind. He hasn't been that aggressive. Let's see if he's going to be aggressive. Yo, he heard y'all loud and clear, Reggie.
Brunson comes out quickly on Tatum. It's another 3 by Tatum.
About to say.
And a rebound by Hart.
All right.
And the Knicks are running. Anunoby at the other end. But look, he's surrounded by blue. They're on the floor, grappling with it. Hart yanked it away. Hart hurt his
Coming
hand.
out a little bit stronger.
And Brunson the other way with the 3. Bullseye. The hard work. Rebounding.
Oh, look at this.
And fast break opportunities for the Knicks. Perfect 3.
So special.
Here
So
comes
special.
Bridges. Pritchard will watch him.
All right, we got a 9-point
McBride,
lead.
3.
Huge.
McBride.
This is what the Knicks do. They hit threes.
Oh, look at this step
It's a
back.
3. It's off. Rebound. Towers
rebound by
inside.
Couldn't figure out or identify for a long time that they ended up calling it upper respiratory. So could be the same, could be different.
Boston, bro.
Knocked away. A
on,
steal
Boston,
by the
they can't
Knicks.
do this.
Anunoby will take it in and hammer it home.
Tied the game. You see how fast, guys, like a game can just change? They were down by 20 points. 20 points. And then the New York Knicks literally just went on a run. They kept up with it. They started playing defense, running the break like Boston was doing. Tie game.
Home. Shot clock at 3.
6
Carl
minutes
Anthony
left.
Towns, the spin, the drive, the
What a
ball
block
knocked
by
away.
Horford.
What defense by Horford? White the other way.
All right, Tatum to Drew
Holiday, a 3.
Bang.
For the Knicks, Anunoby will wheel, keep his balance.
Oh my
In the
God.
corner,
Brunson.
Brunson, 3. It's off by Tatum, offensive rebound, another one by Boston and Holiday.
game is active.
It's Brown,
Jaylen
finding
Brown,
again,
left
driving
wing.
inside.
Great offensive player with the ball
Wow,
and a
this is the
fantastic
close
defender
game,
in
man.
Holiday.
Now the
We got
switch,
Jaylen
Brunson a
in the
3.
works.
Oh!
Jaylen Brunson.
3.5
So
to play in
tough.
regulation with the
I
Knicks
told
by
y'all
3
last
after
game, man,
trailing
this
by
brother is
20.
so
He
tough.
can also draw a
Again?
foul.
That's a 3. Got another one.
Jalen Brunson, bro. Oh my God. And like, guys, they're like, it's nothing to break down for real in this game. Like, they just jabbing back and forth. They was getting blown out, and they literally just went on a run. Like, by the time I look up, these cats are already back in the game, and they up by 6 at this point with 3 minutes left in the game.
He is a machine.
Jalen Brunson is just that guy, man.
They'll try to tie with the pass inside. Now the lead if White can connect.
Yeah, this team is just wow, bro. So they were down 6 at 3:26, and they literally just skipped their way back into a 1-point lead with 2:15 left in the fourth. Truly special.
You don't need bring another player over.
The spin off Holiday. Inside he goes, outside Anunoby, 3.
Yeah, this is a back and forth and tangent. This is a tangent right here.
Brown inside. Holiday to go. Sneaks in by Towns.
Tie game.
Little dribble handoff here.
Towns,
oh my God,
Brunson up for the lead. Oh, man. Timeout. Boston.
Wow. Jalen Brunson. How do you miss that? How do you miss that? Wide open floater. That's tough. That is so tough.
Little dribble handoff here.
Oh my God, V-cut.
Town.
He had the spacing. I know Al Horford came over a little bit. Imagine he would have threw the alley to. He had enough time to throw the alley to Josh Hart, but it was at a bad angle. So I see the reason why he shot the ball. But oh my God. The Midas touch against the glass would have won you the game right now.
Brunson up for
Look
the
at that. Oh my God, how do you miss this?
Oh, man. Timeout. Boston.
Wow, yo, Boston, yo, they got so lucky. Jalen Brunson was about to put them in a damn rapture like he did last game to the Detroit Pistons. Wow, they got so lucky. So lucky.
It's off to Tatum.
What the hell kind of shot was that? Homie, like, twisted his whole body. It's like, I don't even know what happened. I would have shot the shit backwards at that point. The way that he just twisted his body. Okay, so we go into OT. Game 1 OT. This is how you know that the series is going to be insane. At this point, this series is going to be insane if we're going to get a Game 1 overtime. Let's get into it.
The defense was there. We have got overtime in Game 1.
Oh, wow. What a steal by
Bridges. In a congested corner, he somehow dug it out. Inside and the jam.
OG Anunoby. Wonderful cut. Let's replay that.
Corner, he somehow.
Look at this. Jason Tatum not paying attention. They're worried too much about Jalen Brunson right here on the top of the key. Wow, they were too worried about it. Wonderful read by Josh Hart to find OG Anunoby cutting. Wow, Jason Tatum. Man, horrible defense. Because you just let your man just go right into the hole and get that basket. Wow.
Dug it out. Inside Anunoby, the cut. And the jam. And the foul.
Wow, and one.
2.5 in overtime. It goes to Anunoby. Tatum is there.
Oh my God. OG
in the corner. Bridges, 3.
Mikal Bridges playing defense. That steal leading to that bucket by OG Anunoby. And then Mikal Bridges comes back. The Iron Man comes back and hits a 3 in the face of the defense. The critical Boston defense. Wow. This is a game, and this is a game in the making. Wonderful game. This game live had to be crazy. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. In person, live and direct. Crazy.
White throws inside. Tatum got it.
All right, Tatum, let's go.
Brunson will make a move.
Brunson
on the fly. Another missile attack there by Towns. Put in the corner. Step back 3. No. Flying rebound. Pulled down by Holiday. It's out to Brown. He's open from 3. Got it. Inbound.
This is a crazy game.
It's off to Brown. Bridges there. They hold it. They grab it. It's over. The Knicks have won.
Wow. And he's talking.
What a comeback!
And he's talking to this.
In a game.
Jalen Brunson, man, shit serious. Like, yo, let's go. Let's go to the locker room. We took game 1, as we should. Wow.
One win for New York.
Wow. Oh, my goodness. Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges. This is what he does. Wow. He's been doing this since he was in Phoenix. He's been doing this since he was in Brooklyn. And now the New York Knicks. Wow. Truly a defender. Wow. I can't believe the New York Knicks snuck into the Boston Garden and stole game 1 from the Boston Celtics after being up 20 points. They were up 20 points. Wow. Good for them. Good for them. They deserve it because that was a battle of a game. That was literally a battle of a game. They came back. They fought back. Down 20. And I think it was like 3 minutes left in the third when they was down by 20 or 15 or whatever the case may be. Good for the New York Knicks. They came back. They rallied back to win game 1 in Boston. They make it a lot more harder for the defending and reigning champions to get them up out of here. Now they got to go back to New York and try to win 2. They got to win 2. They have to because it's not going to look too good if they lose another game, especially at home. Wow. All right, guys. You know what we do. Let's get on to the box score. I got it already pulled up for y'all. Locked and loaded. Okay. So we got the 108, 105. Now look, if we looking at the first and the second quarter, the Boston Celtics, they were up 14 points going to halftime on the New York Knicks. And then the New York Knicks came back the third and the fourth quarter. Wow. Boston only made 16 points in the fourth quarter. That's what lost them the game. And with 5 minutes in the overtime period, both teams only scoring 8 and 5 points. This is a defensive game to the fullest. This is wonderful. This is playoff basketball. Who wants it more? Wow. Truly amazing. Alrighty. So looking at the field goal, we got Boston Celtics taking 10 more shots than the New York Knicks, and the New York Knicks won the game. The New York Knicks made 3 more field goals than the Boston Celtics, shooting the ball better than them, of course. And then we got Boston Celtics 15 from 60 from 3. They took 63s, which means they took 37 regular shots. Damn, they live and die by the 3. And they truly do, because we've been seeing it all year long. But this is insane. 15 from 60 from the 3-point. Wow, this is insane. Wow, I'm in shock. That's crazy. Okay, and then the New York Knicks, 17 from 37 from 3, leaving Boston to shoot 25% from 3, and New York Knicks 45% from 3. Boston, 22 out of 26 from the free throw line, where the New York Knicks went to the line more with 17 and 31. Wow. Boston only missed 4 free throws, 84% from the field, from the free throw line. Boston, 10 more rebounds than the New York Knicks, and they still lost the game. That's actually insane. And the turnovers were very identical. 13 for the New York Knicks, 14 from the Boston Celtics. The largest lead from Boston was 20, like I said before. And the New York Knicks rallied back to win the game in the fourth quarter, leaving Boston only making 16 points in the fourth quarter, which literally ruined their whole game because they were playing very well, as we saw in the highlights. Wow. And if you watched the game, then you saw it live as well, too. Truly amazing by the New York Knicks to come back and beat the Boston Celtics at home. Okay. Let's get to the box score. So starting with the New York Knicks, we got Mikal Bridges. Intangibles. I always say this, intangibles. Because we saw what he did. He hit a very important three, and this man has 3 steals. 2 of them came from the fourth quarter, going into overtime, and in overtime where he stripped it out of Jaylen Brown's hands to win the game, to put the nail in the coffin, in other words. So, wonderful game by Mikal Bridges. He literally came up in big moments to get the win for the New York Knicks. OG Anunoby, this brother is truly special. And I don't know if that Asian chick was in the house, like people be trolling him, but homie had 29, 4, and 3 with a steal. And he was playing really aggressive. He was backdoor cutting on Jason Tatum, yamming it on him, using his body, using his body, doing his thing. Truly amazing. Wow. OG Anunoby. We got Karl Anthony Towns with a pretty solid game. 14 points, 13 rebounds, double-double action, 1 steal. We got Jalen Brunson. This brother, man. The comeback kid. Literally stepped back 3. Like, he hit probably like 3 in a row, I believe. 29, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals. And he didn't shoot the ball really well from the field, but in the second half, he came and he showed up, and look at the outcome. They won the game because of it. So wonderful bounce back by Jalen Brunson. And then we got Josh Hart. We got the glue man, the glue guy, the guy that does all of the intangibles, the guy who puts his body on the line. 14, 11 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals. Like, magnificent game by Josh Hart. Intangibles. Coming off the bench, we got Miles McBride. Huge bench production with 11 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. 3 for 6 from 3. Wonderful. That's 50% from 3. That's magnificent. And he shot 4 for 8 from the field, which is also 50%. Wonderful. Wow. I'm really ecstatic right now because the New York Knicks came back down 20 to beat a tough Boston Celtics team. Let's go on to the Boston Celtics now. The threes really messed them up. Like, for real. They shot 63s as a team, yeah. Like, and we're going to get into it in just a second. But I don't know if I realize shooting 63s, that's like I never heard of that before. They shot what was it? 15 for 60? 15 for 60 from 3 is like, that's diabolical. Like, what the hell happened? Wow. All right. Jason Tatum, 23 points, 16 rebounds. Wow, that's crazy. 6 assists, 2 steals, 1 block. 7 for 23 from field, 4 for 15 from 3. That's crazy. Shoot. Kristaps Porzingis, he only played 13 minutes. What happened? Did he get injured? 0 points, 0 for 4 from the field, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. I can't speak on him because I don't even know what happened. Did he get injured? Kristaps Porzingis. Kristaps Porzingis pulled from the Celtics game 1. The Celtics pulled Porzingis midway through the second quarter of their opening game. Well, he went back to the questionable to return thanks to a non-COVID illness. Okay, so I guess he's sick. Wow, okay, he tried to play, I guess. 13 minutes. All right, Jrue Holiday. That really messed him up, though. Jrue Holiday, 16 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal. He shot pretty well from the field. 7 for 14, that's 50%. 2 for 7 from 3. Okay. You know, that's like a normal game for Jrue Holiday and all the intangibles that he does. You know, he played his heart out. Derek White. I don't got nothing to say about this man other than his field goal percentage, you know, but shooters shoot. This is what the team live and die by. 19 points, 11 rebounds. Wow. 2 people with a double-double on the Boston Celtics. 19 points, 11 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 blocks. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I saw the game at the end of the game, and Derek White was like literally corralling rebounds like above 7-footers. And Derek White is 6'4". Like, truly amazing. 44 minutes, that's a long time to play. Like, out of like the 53 minutes that they played, including overtime, he played 44 of those minutes. Jason Tatum played 44 of those minutes. Jaylen Brown played 45 of those minutes. That's like literally insane. Kristaps Porzingis, like, production really ruined the whole dynamic. And this is the reason why these people got tired. And evidently, this is the reason why they probably lost the game and missed all those threes in the second half, if I had to guess. Because Kristaps Porzingis went down. Not saying that it's solely on Porzingis' fault, but maybe the coach should have, Joe Mazzulla should have put in like another player, like a Xavier Tillman, Torrey Craig, to supplement the loss of Kristaps Porzingis. You know, I know that usually the coaches run an 8-man rotation, so he did play Luke Kornet a little bit more, but Luke Kornet is not no Porzingis. Even though Luke Kornet was getting his shine on these highlights, the tip dunk, the block, and everything like that, it's just not the same. Kristaps Porzingis, his presence is really seen, like constantly seen. And all the intangibles that he does as well too is very seen. All right. So Jaylen Brown, 23 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, 7 for 20 from 3, 1 for 10 from... No, I'm bugging. I said 7 for 20 for 3, 7 for 20 from the field, 1 for 10 from 3, 8 for 10 from the free throw line. Man, it's just a shooting ruined them. That's all I can really say. I can't really say anything else, man. The shooting really ruined them. It really did. Missing all those threes allowed the New York Knicks to come back and win the game. Al Horford, 7-7. Payton Pritchard, 13 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist on 50% shooting from the field, 40% from 3, and he made all his free throws. Pretty solid game for him. Wow, this is insane. All right, guys, you know what it is. If you guys made it to the end of this video, I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Thank you guys for showing out. And this was a special game right here. Special game 1. The New York Knicks lead the series 1-0. They're going to stay in Boston for game 2. Game 2 will be on on Wednesday, I believe. Wednesday, it says it right here. Yep. Game 2, Wednesday night at, what time is it? 7 o'clock. Wednesday night at 7 o'clock. So I appreciate you guys. If you got it this far in the video, make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you guys leave a comment. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. I can't emphasize it enough. Please. Oh, man. And make sure you guys turn on post notifications. I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video.